Imagine over 4,500 aircraft movements, around 1 million footfalls at Indian airports in normal times. All this in a span of just 24 hours. The Indian aviation industry is growing every moment with scores of new pilots added to the rosters as we speak. Maintaining the standards for safe, efficient and transparent air transportation systems is critical, something the Directorate General of Civil Aviation understands only too well. The DGCA's vision is to promote safe and efficient air transportation through a regulatory framework, services to stakeholders, a proactive safety oversight, right from pilot licensing to approving airline schedules. The DGCA does it all. It lays down the entire framework and policies for safety in India's civil aviation sector and oversees its implementation. The DGCA stands as a case study for success. Its testimony is the sheer magnitude of dreams it gives wings to every single day. But the value system within the organization always seeks to push growth and transformation beyond the 30,000 feet barrier, achieving unmatched transparency with proactive application processing, institutionalizing a comprehensive platform for all stakeholders, applicants and users, reducing multiple touchpoints for licensing, approvals and certification, creating a unique single ID for all stakeholders. Realizing these objectives would see the aviation industry transcend into the digital realm. One where paper-based checks and balances would be a thing of the past, where a unified data source enables a simple and seamless governance procedure. The DGCA turned to TCS as the chosen partner to chart the course for this purpose-led transformation.
I would like to congratulate DGCA for successful launch of various services on the eGCA platform. We are very happy to have partnered with DGCA for building a platform which we believe will make it easier for all stakeholders to do business with DGCA. From TCS perspective, getting it right for the first was the most important aspect. Therefore, the architecture, the design, the user interface, integrating AI, ML, and cloud and other technologies was the most important aspect. I wish all the best to both DGCA and TCS teams who brought this belief to reality.
The eGovernance or eGCA program would bring to life a digital aviation industry ecosystem. TCS was entrusted with the responsibility to design, develop, test, implement, operate and maintain the end-to-end solution. A rapid transformation methodology called for workshops to be organized that laid the ground rules for the process, scenarios, pain points, interdepartmental integration, stakeholder communication, and turnaround time for the expected end state. TCS envisioned an end-to-end automated process flow backed by its pioneering machine-first model. Role-play workshops followed wherein stakeholders were exposed to prototypes while walking them through scenarios and collecting feedback to fine-tune systems further. DigiGov was leveraged with new service models built with its accelerator tools and were offered to stakeholders to gauge user satisfaction.
The civil aviation sector is a high technology and a high safety sector, and it is therefore but natural that we should remain at the forefront of technology. The digital transformation of our Directorate General of Civil Aviation will herald a new paradigm in efficiency, ease of doing business, and transparency.
To execute the multi-pronged strategy to the T, time was of the essence. At the directorate levels, teams were formed to detail all aspects of the interface and operations for officials to validate before design. DigiGov provided the framework for the core solution development, including cloud provisioning. Weekly reviews between the TCS and DGCA teams saw office spaces transform into war rooms bustling with activity. Digitization labs were set up and soon became the focal point for all forms of paper records to be digitized before the service's launch. It was 4 phases of a relentless forward-looking pursuit towards a common goal. And what the DGCA and TCS team were able to bring alive was a transformed industry ecosystem like never before.
eGCA is historical, it's magical, and the journey with TCS has been fabulous. We had a great experience working together. Now, what all we achieved? We first digitized 30 million pages of paper, and they are all in digital form now. The various wings of DGCA got integrated, and the workflow has become completely seamless. We have got smart licenses, we have got a single window platform, we have got contactless, paperless experience, no need to visit DGCA office. What more do you want?
Single window applications to all concerned directorates. Digital application processes accessed anytime, anywhere. Online submission of documents. Unique eGCA identity for every applicant. Online application status tracking and updates via SMS and email. Help desk to address queries and concerns with the Aakash chatbot available 24/7 on the DGCA website. Card licenses issued to pilot, AMEs, ATCOs with unique QR codes instead of paper booklets, enabling digital access and verification of pilot details from anywhere. Electronic logbooks for pilots, allowing them to fill flying data on the go, replacing bulky physical logbooks. And countrywide access to digitized records for authorities with a single click.
When eGCA was launched, everyone had apprehensions. But as the time passed, and with constant upgradations, it has turned out and progressed into a world-class platform. An all-inclusive approach by the regulator and extensive participation by the industry stakeholders has brought the Indian diaspora of aviation to international standards. Reduced paperwork and smart card licenses has contributed towards green initiative and reduced processing time. E-logbook has made life easy for pilots for updation of hours at just a click of a button. It is our endeavor as pilots and end users to be associated with the regulator's idea of e-shift and to contribute in its success.
I was still in my flying school when eGCA was introduced in 2019, and I became the first CPL holder to obtain the smart card license. The process of shifting from offline to a digital platform is unique with real-time updation of application status. The integration of medical and examination details has made the process of application easier and also has removed the submission of unwarranted documents. The time taken for a medical renewal process has also drastically reduced.
eGCA जब लॉन्च किया गया था वो ई-डॉक्यूमेंटेशन और फिजिकल डॉक्यूमेंटेशन बीच का अंतर हमें अच्छे से जस्टिफाई करता है। eGCA लॉन्च के बाद हमको ये पता लगता है जो स्केलेबिलिटी ऑफ डॉक्यूमेंटेशन और जो लिमिटेशन ऑफ सर्विसेज वी हैव एट DTL वो हम अब अच्छी तरह से अवेल कर सकते हैं। eGCA में शुरुआत में जो दिक्कतें या चैलेंजेस हमको आए थे जैसे क्रू वैलिडेशन और ई-लॉगबुक वेरिफिकेशन वो अब काफ़ी हद तक दूर किए जा चुके हैं और इनकी वजह से सिस्टम अब काफ़ी अच्छा और सुदृढ़ बन गया जिसके द्वारा हम ऑनलाइन मेडिकल असेसमेंट और जो नई सर्विसेज eGCA के द्वारा लॉन्च की गई हैं उनको अच्छे से अवेल कर सकते हैं।
The story of the eGCA will forever stand as testimony of single-minded focus and determination, and that spectacular transformations are possible with the unified vision supercharged by belief.
The eGovernance project launched by DGCA in consultation with TCS at the initiative of our Honorable Prime Minister is a great project to digitally access DGCA and its services. It will bring greater ease of doing business with DGCA. It will make the lives and the tasks of stakeholders that much better, and it will ensure that the productivity increases. I wish the DGCA and the TCS the very best and hope that all the stakeholders will enjoy this digital experience.
Based on the Prime Minister's vision for an Atmanirbhar Bharat, I am confident that the unveiling of this eGCA initiative will go a long way in ensuring both ease of doing business in India as well as making ourselves much more focused on an e-governance model. I would like to congratulate all the stakeholders eGCA in particular, and also all the stakeholders that have come together to make this venture possible. I would also like to take this opportunity to congratulate TCS, an innovative IT solution provider, in assisting us in making sure that we achieve this goal of customer-centric delivery.